This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. Let's keep it going here and talk about something that's going to be pretty topical again in a few weeks. Dark Side of the Ring is doing an episode on Owen Hart, and Owen pops up in the news here. Wade Keller would report WWE is planning an Owen Hart DVD release, but without the backing of Martha Hart and her family, according to a revised report from WrestlingDVDnews.com. Thursday's report noted that the DVD project had the backing of Martha and her children, but Wrestling DVD News says they were contacted by Martha stating otherwise. The report statement was, "My children and I were unaware of this project until May 7th when it was brought to our attention by a friend of ours who had read about it online. Contrary to your report, we do not support or back it in any way, nor has WWE requested our backing or support. From what little we know of the project, it seems to be another attempt to exploit Owen's memory, his tragic death, all for commercial gain. We have resisted that kind of initiative for almost 16 years, and if WWE really wanted to honor Owen's legacy, it would just let him rest in peace." So pretty controversial decision here. Martha's always been out front saying that, hey, that's it. No more WWE Owen stuff. But fans really want it. I mean, Owen has become this legendary figure. I mean, obviously he was a great wrestler beforehand, but he's become one of the most beloved figures in WWE history posthumously. We haven't talked a lot about Owen Hart, me and you. Any interesting or fun Owen Hart memories you can share with us from back in the day?
Well, I'm sad to say that I wasn't around him more than what I was. He's legendary with his ribbon and the guys. He's legendary just from the positive personality that he brings to the locker room. All that being said, before you even get to the fact that he was an excellent worker. I know it was one of the, if not the darkest days in the history of our business. I was home. I was working for WCW at the time, and I had cut on that pay-per-view, and I was, for whatever reason, watching it, which I normally didn't buy pay-per-view, but I bought that one, and I was kind of in and out and doing stuff out in the garage, and I think on the deck or whatever, and just half-ass watching it. But I came in, and it was just, the timing was terrible, because there was just, the announce team was sitting there and they were just laying out. They weren't saying anything. And I looked, I want to say it was Jerry Lawler. I looked at his face, and his face just said it all. I mean, it looked like he had just seen a ghost, and a legitimate ghost. And it was just the looks on the announcers' faces for that brief time before anybody said anything told me something bad had happened. Now, I had no idea of how bad it could be, but then I started watching more and more and more, and my phone started ringing, and guys were calling me, said, "God, any chance you're watching the pay-per-view? You know, WWF pay-per-view, something bad has happened." And then I started to get the word, and man, it's one of those things that you knew it was possible, but you'd put it so far in the back of your head that somebody could actually lose their life in the ring. I mean, every one of us that go to the ring that are smart enough to know, on any day you could get hurt, on any day you could get crippled. I don't think any of us put in the back of our head, any day you go to the ring, you can die. I know that I didn't go that far in my thinking. And man, it was just a really, really, really dark day, and we lost one of the good guys of the business, as far as, you know, the friend he was to the guys, the performer he was for the audience, and the family member, husband, father, all those things, the positive things that you can be. I guess just from talking to other people, he was really a favorite of a lot of the guys. So it was a terrible day.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money, it's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.